What's up, guys?
Okay, last episode we got to see Punyama's dad come and try to give Punpun back access to his house, like trying to live back in Fukushima. But Punpun said, "Nah, I'm good, bro." Says, "I want to live alone." He doesn't really know why. Yurichi came, gave him some info, some knowledge, and now we're back to day to day. I swear we're gonna get to see some Akainu soon. They keep showing her. They keep showing her glimpses. Huff, huff, huff. Huff, 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 huff. Who's biking? Huff, 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 huff. I thought you'd be here by now. Good vibrations. Oh my god, the team meeting. You sure are quite carefree to be arriving 15 minutes late. But even so, I love everything about you. In fact, that aspect of you is precisely what I want to show off. Let us give a warm welcome to our new friend. Who's the new friend? It's a pleasure to meet you. Here I go by the nickname Puepo Chanel. I meant like your name Channel. My hobby is keeping up with teen idols, of course. I would never cross the line between being a fan and being a stalker. I hope we can get along. Oh, this is the new guy. You really become able to speak so clearly now. I remember when we first met you were mumbling, you were ever so shy. You're implying that I changed because of meeting you. Are you prejudice? Pegasus? What does that mean? Are you Pegasus? Oh please, this is all due to my own hard efforts. A round of applause. You can call me Echoback. The heck? I'm an associate professor at our university's Department of Agriculture, or she plants. I first became acquainted with Pegasus at a culture school dance. Why don't I perform a little dance for your sake tonight? Yoi yoi! Excellent. These men's falling asleep, as expected from our Monadara. I'm Wise Pig. I work as a shop clerk. Did you know all girls can do wonderful magic? You should look forward to the annual summer barbecue. I'm having one battery left over is troublesome. Jesus Christ, what kind of name is that? I work at web design and publish indie mags on the side. I would love to discuss op parts and mysterious giant organisms with you sometime. Love infinite speaking. I am 26-year-old freighter? The frick is a freighter? I may not like it, but I rather knowledgeable when it comes to sports. I've even once competed in a national swim meet. I am Glute Hamburger. I'm attending a voice acting school in hopes of becoming a voice actor one day. I'm sorry if my anime-ish sounding voice bugs you, but that's just my normal voice. I'm Guardian Angel Biko Gago. I'm a mother of two and my hobby is ceramics. Speaking as a middle-aged woman, I'm so glad to be speaking with such a young person like you. The name's Contuary. I used to do some pretty bad things when I was young. I was in a gang. But now I'm just an honest delivery man, ensuring your pets are so safe. All the guys here are incredibly nice. Nice to meet ya. We're just like learning about all these people for some reason. I don't know what this has to add, but sweet, pretty, lonely heart, fluffy bro. Speaking, yo, I'm a math teacher at a pretty well-known cram school. Me and Pegasus have been tight ever since. I just got a Genghis Grill award. Been tight ever since my college days. No need to be nervous now. This ain't nothing different from your college clubs. So jump right in, all of us here, with a welcome you with open arms. Now, it's time for you to introduce yourself. Oh, we're gonna see the new member. Please let us hear your lovely voice. Is it Poon Poon? And welcome to the Pegasus Assembly. They're on the roof. Oh, it's some random. Hi, I'm Numata Hiromi. I'll be entering university with the hopes of becoming an accountant. I broke up with my boyfriend over the winter and I was feeling really down. I wonder what the meaning there was in continue living in this dull world, but on one night I found myself surrounded by this bright light, and I just had the most amazing empathy that it wasn't the world that was dull and lifeless, but myself. I met Pegasus the day right after. I don't know if it was something about his aura or whatnot, but I just had the feeling that this was too much to be a coincidence, and that this man might just be the god who will guide me. That's enough. I'm not so foolishly to be perfectly fine when someone calls me a god, but otherwise very good Hiromi. No, from now on you'll be known as Pussy Princess. Jesus Christ. Allow me to play One Piece in your honor. Jesus Christ. Our group is no cult or some enlightenment seminar. We are simple pursuers of love, peace, and pure innocence. There's only 2 more people left to join. Would you all please accompany me until 2 years from now at the faint moment? I want to see the moon. Good vibrations. That had to have been filler, bro. That was Poon Poon though. Jesus Christ, that had to have been. That was a Tism chapter, bro. What the heck? Okay, never again. Poon Poon was feeling a little depressed about having to go to his part-time work today. There was no particular reason to it. He just felt too sluggish for anything really. Oh, so he actually does do some work, okay. If pressed for an actual reason, Poon Poon might say that he didn't like being exploited with the way that he's been acting up. Or so on and so on. He felt that he could name 10, no, 100, no, 1,000 frivolous excuses. That's why he didn't want to work right now. But that's not the type of person society might call a good-for-nothing slacker. Yo, Aladela! Over here for some of a gun. Son of a gun. Siet Sion! We haven't seen each other since graduation. How have you been? You don't look too well. Is everything alright? That's the worst when someone you haven't seen in a long time says that, bro. What? You take walks every day? What are you, an old man? As for me, I've been too busy with the ladies to get a decent night's sleep ever since entering university. Is what I like to say, but I'm still in there, trying to reach enlightenment, if you know what I mean. In any sense, you introduced me to your part-time job and all. Help us get some sweet babes to talk to. So please make sure to click the counter for every person that passed by. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, me, I've got one. How many times should I count for the same person who walked back and forth at my area? Right then, now. You may now go to your designated areas. Okay, they didn't even answer the question. Many people walked. Does he just count how many people walk by? What the heck? I mean, I guess it's good to like see the place, you know. Well, I'm not trying to criticize you or anything, but I don't feel a little guilty about being a drain on your parents' money. What? Rent out a place and try to make it on your own? What I'm doing, I'm sure, could turn over on you leave. Then bonk all the people passing by with confident looks on their face. There were sure to be some whose hearts were secretly weighed down by family matters, sickness, irreversible mistakes, and the other grave things. Damn! Amazingly hot chick spotted. Alright. especially give her 2 clicks. Those other 2 are pretty meh, so I'll give half a click for each of them. What the heck? I guess that evens out, theoretically. And yet you're almost feeling too depressed to do anything without having a good reason. No, stop thinking like this. The best thing to do right now is to continue being timid and avert their gaze. Yeah! God, I'm so bored. My mind's going numb. Why dare I say something? But even so, I can't help but look at these people as if I'm trying to cling on to them. Who am I looking for? It's not as if somebody magically would show me and help me. No. Oh, this is perfect setup because he wants to run away with Akainu. Because Akainu wants to run away or something like that. But like now that he has like no family matters, no really nothing like holding him back, he's probably, if he sees her, it's just doomed. I know I missed that part, but it's probably not important. I'm sorry. Even though the winds were already mixed with the hint of the coming spring, Poopo's mind could only focus on the coldness of the northern winds. He's glass half empty right now. It's so vile. Better call Saul. Perhaps everything could be solved within just 2 to 3 steps forward from here. But Poom Poom could not bring himself to cross the white line. I guess that's just how much of a person I am bound to in the end. Still, one positive thing was that this simple part-time job was suited to his nature. In fact, he even felt somewhat better now. Perhaps I'll try harder starting tomorrow, Poom Poom thought. It was the secret to everyone else, that he had thought the same thing yesterday and the day before. It's so odd, it's so odd. Ah, that's Akainu. No genuine shot. Look at the hair, look at the hair. I'm really sorry about that. Are you alright? The door is closing now. Please do not rush onto the train. I knew it. Dang, she's looking cute! And then Poom Poom is reminded, it's Akainu! Dude, I'm actually predicting this disgusting story and it's like 5 minutes. Look at her. She grown up. A little mature now, you know what I'm saying? No shot. Oh my god, it's bugging the system. It's kind of. Yeah, she got off at the next step to try to run after him, bro. What the heck? He couldn't find her. He's still looking. Was nowhere to be found. However, Poom Poom did realize one thing for certain, that was in fact Akainu. It wasn't just some figment of his mind. But she really was living somewhere out there. He forgot about her. In the same world at the same time that he had been living for the past few years, Poom Poom realized a single, very obvious fact. I wonder if Akainu's still crazy, you know? But she's like smart though. This is like Poom Poom kind of, like smart but like mentally jank going on. Unlike a certain somebody, Poom Poom was now living as a proper adult, possibly somewhere in this very city. Just what have I been doing for the past few years? I don't know, studying? Even though there's nothing more I can lose. Even though nothing I will be waiting for. Just what have I been so afraid of? Oh, he's gaining courage, you see that? Welcome, please come in. The 25,000 yen room on the sign out front. Well, certainly I can show you the place. Why is he asking this man? Is this the place? Look, he's thinking of himself in there. Bro, Poom Poom's plotting, bro. I don't know. Doing what, one more? What time is it? Yeah, we definitely got time. We're chilling. When the police took the 30-year-old suspect in for questioning, he claimed that he had no intention of killing anyone, and that the stabbing was the result of losing control of himself during a sudden outburst of anger. What the heck's happening? At the recent cabinet meeting, the Prime Minister had this to say when asked about his unemployment problem. This city is repeatedly to have rained on a large amount of frogs, according to some of its citizens. Sorry about that. I wanted to touch her no matter how, no matter what. I know it was wrong, and I give my deepest condolences to the victim and the family. And today's guest is a female singer who was struck to stardom. And there, this is the apartment. He's really just made a mess of it, bro. Or is he packing? What is all this stuff? I think it's a mess. It appears the muggy hottie days. He's taking a dookie. He's got a little Mickey Mouse hat. It's pretty cool. He's literally wearing that thing outside. I respect that. Is he looking at the rent or something? You already decided on a place? Why didn't you say anything to about us before this? Well, I won't object if this is something that you've thought over carefully and decided. But, okay, so we found an apartment. It was moving. Yurichi, say something. Oh, Yurichi's working there now. Okay. I'm #1 strong guy in USA. The heck? To be honest, I was a little worried about the rent of the current room you're living in, but I thought that you could come move to Ofuna. As long as you didn't mind the place too much. Isn't this your mother's saving account? But you haven't even found yourself a job yet. Are you sure you're fine giving this to me? No shot. With this? Don't you think you're pushing yourself a bit too hard? Yeah, it's kind of generous. They don't really need it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you could use that, like, treat Akainu well, you know what I mean? Absolutely not! I'll be perfectly fine. Welcome back. You have your seal and the money with you, I presume? I'll need to explain the specifics of the contract, so please take a seat here. Well, the place is conveniently close to the train station, so considering the market's price, the rent is quite low. You need to stamp your seal here too. As for any maintenance repairs, we'll handle all of that. Just let us know if there's any problems and we'll get it fixed right away. But, sorry for asking you over and over again, but are you really sure about this? I mean, the old man who lived here used to live there and died in that room. Oh, so he's saying it's like haunted. This looks familiar. Dude, I hear people like outside. It's 2 AM. This was the first time Poon Poon signed a contract with this seal and money. Such a simple act. Poon Poon felt he had become just a little more adult now. Even though his motives were selfish and impure, he was surprised at how active he was being at carrying out his goals. Even if someone were to talk behind his back, he wasn't about to give them any attention. They called him immature, creepy, or mentally imbalanced. It didn't matter because he already knew that best. The unimpressive door of his cheap 20,000 yen apartment opened effortlessly with just a small key. What the? that she hacked in or something. It's a little illusion he played on himself. This room will be a room for a kind of life to live together in. Okay, so he remembered what he wants, man. Gives him back a purpose to make action. Even if he did find her again, he doubted he would actually be able to do anything. But that wasn't such a big deal for him at the moment. It is hard for him to phase it out properly. But the main point was that he had no choice but to try. Welcome home, sweetie. Jesus, tell me beforehand if you're going out to go over here. I'd be scared. Oh, does he hear through the wall or something? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did you cook a meal for me? I'm really sorry and all, but I already ate, so shut up. To Saito, the guys before coming home. Oh, it's fine. I'll just throw it all out then. Don't get angry now. Well, I already said I was going to be coming home late because of soccer. Yeah, but you never said you'd be this late. Why is he still listening, man? Well, it's not like I had any idea that you'd be waiting for me. You guys know you guys out drinking with Saito and the guys that you can soccer, didn't you? Saito this, Saito that. Why don't you just go out to Saito if he's more important to you? Jesus Christ. And you're just drinking with the guys. I bet there were girls too. What? That's ridiculous. Even there are girls. All the girls that you know. Do you approve? Don't I approve? Yes. What are you, a stupid kid? Don't be so stupid. What did you just call me? What did you just call me? You think about that? Ah, sorry, babe. You know that meanness. I went too far. I went too far, and I apologize. So please, let's put down that knife. Don't touch me. Oh my god. No, do not touch me. What the heck? Is he menacing on murder? What? I know what's really going on. You bring home girls that you were out drinking with. Don't you? That's why you always tell me to let you know before you're coming over, isn't it? Oh, come on. Do you really not trust me that much? Just what do I have to do to please you? I hate that. I hate that. I hate that you don't know the answer to such simple things like that. You just tell me that you love me. You even pat in my head all the time. But you barely even kiss me anymore. Alright, I got it. Promise I'll do all those things from now on. No, you still don't understand anything. There's no point if you only do it when I tell you to. That's why you understand even though I love you so much. Yulia, you know I love you so much, man. And did you love me more than anything in the world? Of course. Not just in the world, I love you more than anything in the whole galaxy, man. The bottom of his heart. The lovely Duffy couple next door. There's nothing more than a bleep and a bleep. They weren't, and somehow things just felt utterly hopeless. Pumper wondered what was running through the mind of that old man as he died alone in his room. And as he did, Pum Pum got another idea. That idea was, oh no, was he thinking to die? 2 years from now, when he would renew the contract for the room, if nothing had changed by then, he would... What the heck? Pum Pum, don't think like this, man. Trolling. So good, man. Pum Pum needs some Sam Goodman, some Jimmy McGill. I don't know. I hope it works out for him. So, this chapter, man wore the Mickey Mouse hat. He moved into his own place. He has a goal in mind. He's giving himself a limit too. That's what they say. Goals give yourself a limit. This is a little bit of a harsh limit. I'm not gonna lie. But maybe it convinces him to get some action. So, we'll see what happens in the future.